Top 5 deadly traditions in history. Number 1 will shock you.
Gladiatorial combat in ancient Rome may have originated from Etruscan funeral customs and evolved into public spectacles organized by politicians and emperors. Gladiators, from enslaved individuals to volunteers seeking fame, trained in specialized schools under harsh conditions, categorized by weapons and fighting styles. Gladiator contests took place in grand amphitheaters like the Colosseum, featuring animal hunts, criminal executions, and varied fight outcomes. Gladiator games were a political tool for gaining favor, demonstrating power, entertaining the populace, and reinforcing Roman values. Economic burdens, societal changes influenced by Christianity, led to the decline of gladiatorial games by the early 5th century. Gladiator games' mix of grandeur and brutality continues to fascinate modern audiences, showcasing the connection between entertainment, power, and human nature. Honor killing is when family members murder a relative, usually a woman, for bringing shame, rooted in patriarchal norms and a violation of human rights. Honor killings justified by refusing arranged marriage, relationships without approval, seeking divorce, sexual assault victim, nonconformity in dress, association, or gender identity. Reported globally, prevalent in South Asia, Middle East, North Africa, and other regions, including immigrant communities in Western countries. Cultural justifications support honor killings in some communities, perpetuated by patriarchal control. Legal leniency in many countries. Some have stricter laws, but inconsistent enforcement. Victims face stigma and crimes often covered up. Honor killings violate human rights, impact women's freedom and societal inequalities. Condemned by international organizations. Combat honor killings with legal reforms, awareness campaigns, community engagement, and international efforts. Despite global awareness, honor killings underreported and inadequately addressed due to cultural sensitivities, fear, and inefficiencies. Multifaceted approach needed for intervention. Human sacrifice was a ritualistic practice conducted by various ancient civilizations to appease deities, spirits, or supernatural forces, often involving the killing of individuals such as prisoners of war or servants. Reasons for human sacrifice varied from religious appeasement to agricultural rituals, burial rites, societal control, and symbolic significance within mythology and belief systems. The decline and prohibition of human sacrifice occurred over time due to changing religious beliefs, societal values, and ethical philosophies, with modern religions like Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism strongly opposing the practice and legal systems worldwide, explicitly banning it. The practice of sati was a controversial custom in certain Hindu communities in India where a widow sacrifices her life on her deceased husband's funeral pyre, gaining attention during colonial India. Origins of sati are debated, with references in ancient texts. Sati was seen as a demonstration of devotion and loyalty to husband, aligning with patriarchal ideals. Indian reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Roy opposed sati strongly. British government banned sati in 1829 through Bengal Sati Regulation Act. Despite the ban, incidents continued into the 20th century. Sati is a reminder of struggles against oppressive traditions and fight for gender equality. Foot binding in imperial China aimed to reshape young girls' feet into lotus feet for beauty and status, persisting for centuries despite its harmful effects, now universally condemned. It originated around the 10th century during the Tang dynasty, spreading widely during the Song dynasty, linked to beauty ideals and social status, eventually practiced by lower classes to enhance marriage prospects. The process of foot binding involved young girls aged 4 to 9 having their feet soaked, toes folded, and arch broken to achieve a pointed shape maintained through tight cloth bindings despite causing chronic pain, infections, and lifelong disabilities. The impacts of foot binding included physical consequences such as chronic pain, deformities, and restricted mobility, as well as social and cultural impacts, where bound feet symbolized beauty and submission, stigmatizing women with unbound feet when seeking marriage. The decline and abolition of foot binding began in the late 19th century, with criticism from reformers and missionaries, gaining momentum during China's modernization. Today, foot binding serves as a symbol of gender inequality and patriarchal beauty standards enforcement. It was considered inhuman, with elderly women in rural China up to the late 20th century serving as reminders of this historical practice. You never knew that, right? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Subscribe for more.